Beautiful life. A newborn phone on a Roborough walk to Yelverton with Jonathan on the 7th of May 2025. Just leaving Plymouth, and that's St Andrew's Church, and I'm with Jonathan Mitchell. And we're going to go for a walk on Dartmoor, aren't we, Jonathan?
Yeah.
From the Dartmoor Diner.
Yeah.
And you're leading the way.
Yeah, you know the way.
Cheers. Enjoy the trip, people. We just got off the bus at the Dartmoor Downs to walk onto Dartmoor and head towards Drake's Leet. And John's just seen the bluebells and he says they're poisonous. And there's lots of them this year. They're very bulbous because they've had rain and a lot of heat as well. So we're going to go straight down here now and head towards Drake's Leet, John.
Cool. Is the Drake's Leet the one they also call Plymouth Leet?
Yeah, probably, yeah. Used to go down to Drake's Reservoir by the University of Plymouth.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
But there's small foals around there now this year, John.
Oh right, nice. Yeah, I saw some of your pictures of them. Lovely weather to be born on the moors.
It must be great being a pony. They're so laid back all the time.
Yeah.
Just constantly munching grass. Well, they have to because of their digestive systems.
Loads of daisies.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time of the year for the ponies because there's not too many flies around yet. So they had a big fire in Dartmoor last weekend. They burnt out Dartmoor Forest.
Yeah, I don't know where that was.
It's over the back of Tavistock, I think.
Okay. I just saw some, like a couple of pictures of it, but it wasn't clear where.
Very young foal there. So we cross the road here, John, and then head towards that bridge. And then Drake's Leet is just over to the left.
Okay.
Look at the fly tipping there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this way.
Here's the Leet.
Yeah. Quite often you get the ponies in the shade there.
Yeah.
Because there's a drinking trough there as well.
What did the pony say to the pony?
Not this way, you've got to look into camera.
Oh, what did the pony say to the pony in the next stable?
I don't know, John, what did he say?
Howdy, neigh!
Did you hear about the overweight stallion that went into the shed for a stable diet?
No.
Absolutely pathetic jokes from both ends, I think. This was all levelled out about 3 years ago, John. It was quite overgrown till then. Yeah, they burnt it out. Yeah, they're not doing anything to rebuild it, obviously. So it's taken a long time to regrow.
Yeah, okay.
Because
It's looking nice, there's lots of little trees and...
yeah, I think that's the idea, new shoots and new growth. And reintroduce insects and things that were being blocked out. Yeah. Nice time of year with all the blossom.
Yeah, and the fresh growth on the trees.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
We're still in May. We just found some bark rubbed off a tree.
I think it could be deer, but I don't know.
It could be. I've seen deer in the woods around here, on the moors around here.
No, I have you seen them? I haven't.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago they were over the back.
See, I think that might be that. And the thing is, if they go all the way around, the tree will die.
Yeah. Won't get the sap going.
No,
going through.
no.
But I saw them near Clearbrook running across the leat.
Okay, yeah. I've seen fallow deer down in the woods, right down by the river.
Yeah. Did they fall over? Must have taken a long time to build this leat.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Drake did a lot, but he was still a rogue.
Oh yeah, he was a pirate. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a good thing. You know,
that was a good thing, being a pirate.
No. Making the leak was a good thing.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go on.
So they built it.
Yeah.
And then they opened like the floodgates wherever the water was coming into it from, some river or something, and he rode a white horse, all the way down with the water flowing.
Crumbs.
So I think he liked a spectacle.
Yeah, putting on a show.
Yeah. But no, the piracy's bad.
Did he feel elite? Yeah, the piracy was quite bad. Yeah,
quite bad.
Robbing from the rich and
giving it to other rich
and giving it to the
people.
Queen.
Yeah.
And she turned a blind eye and knighted him for it, which is typical of the UK.
I mean, they took
any other country, I suppose.
Loads of gold and stuff.
Yeah.
The Spanish, you know. But yeah, I don't think it went to any poor people. I bet there was a lot of poverty at the time.
Had a brother like any other. You've always been a country pumpkin, haven't you, John?
Yeah, a little bit of fun.
Used to see you out in the wilds loads of times.
Yeah. One of the first times we ever met was by accident out in the countryside.
In Plymouth, I think.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
You were sitting like a little nymph in the grass.
Yeah, yeah.
Reading a book, if I remember correctly.
Oh right, okay. I had my bike with me, didn't I?
Yeah, probably.
A little mountain bike or something, I think. And no clothes on. No, I don't know what I was wearing, but it wasn't very much. It was a beautiful day though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really sunny.
I think you had your shirt off.
Yeah.
Because I probably did as well.
Yeah, probably.
Always been in one that enjoys the sun.
Yeah, and just getting properly into nature and the wild, like enjoying it. Yeah. Oh, yellow butterfly.
Yeah, they don't seem to land very long enough to get any images.
No, but taking a photo of one is difficult.
We've got Princetown at the back there, where the mast is.
Oh yeah, North Estuary Tour.
Pardon?
Yeah, that's North Estuary Tour. And then the other side of it is Princetown.
Well, what's the mast for?
It's television.
Oh, is it really?
Mm. So you've got that one, and then that side, down over at Bodminster, you've got Carrigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Carrigan.
Peaceful.
It's beautiful, yeah.
John's just been looking at the molehills.
Can you hear that sound? I don't know if that will pick it up, but that's a stone chat. It sounds like little pebbles.
Just about.
Just
in the distance.
Yeah, it's just over there.
Oh gosh, yeah, I can see it.
It's a stone chat.
Don't know if you can zoom in close enough.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nice.
Yeah.
You can hear just about. It's a beautiful day here on Dartmoor, and I'm here with Jonathan, and we're just taking in the views and listening to the sounds of nature. And look at the molehills. So the fire that he had here about 4 years ago went over straight to the road.
I mean, this is fire damage, isn't it, on the
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah. Don't know if it's good or not to cut back.
I don't
so
know.
Harshly.
I don't know either. I mean, I would have thought it's better for the birds and that to grow over a bit more, but
Yeah.
I don't know much about
Well, the ponies love the petals from the bracken.
it. Yeah,
Not bracken,
this
it's
furze.
from the
that
fir,
little
yeah.
gorse.
From the gorse, that's it.
Yeah.
The gorge on the gorse.
Yeah. The flowers are quite nice. You can eat them.
Can you?
Yeah.
Are they non-toxic?
Yeah.
Good. Like the wild garlic when you add some
Yeah,
of that.
that's beautiful. Yeah.
Nice minty flavour.
Yes, lovely. Very lightly cook it. It's really
Yeah.
nice.
Do you know the name of that hill over there?
Which one? That one? No. No.
I've done some of the tours over the back.
Yeah.
The back of
over the years, I've
the back of Princetown.
probably walked all of them around here.
Yeah.
Because you've got all the ones around Burritle Reservoir over here, haven't you?
Yeah.
And then I've walked from here to Princetown, I mean.
Yeah. Well, I walked from Plymouth to Princetown.
Yes, yeah, I have
few
as
times.
well. Yeah, Princetown to Yelverton.
Then just after Christmas I walked to
okay.
Princetown in the snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Glorious.
Yeah,
got some pictures.
amazing. Which way now?
Straight on.
Ah, this way.
Yeah. Follow this for a while and then we'll turn off to the right when we cross the road.
I'm swimming in
Swimming.
the things, yeah.
Swimming without the water. Where you ought to.
I think this gets a little bit muddy though after it's rained though, yeah?
When you've had 2 or 3 days rain, it's
Yeah.
very difficult along here,
Yeah.
especially when you cross the road.
Uh-huh.
So I tend to use different routes then.
I think it may have just been born, that one. Looks very, very,
Very young.
yeah. And is that like the placenta or something? We'll have to go really carefully by
Yeah.
because the other one's sleeping.
Don't upset the Dartmoor
No,
pony fans either.
no.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
my
it's
word.
just given birth.
Crumbs.
Yeah, just still like,
Let's just keep quiet, very slow.
Barely stands. Oh.
And this baby foal has just been born. The mother's still got placenta over the back there. Beautiful. Welcome to our world. The first John?
It's not very old.
Baby, just very newly born. It's across here where it gets really boggy when it's been raining. Normally all right along this stretch. Oh, it's a privilege.
Yeah.
First time a foal seen the day of light and this planet from the outside.
Yeah. And it's standing already straight away, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder how much it can see, whether it has to take a little while for its eyes to adjust and everything.
Have to check up on that.
Yeah, I don't know. It knows to be safe next to its mum though, doesn't it?
Yeah, and its mother's quite calm.
Yes, yeah.
And if that was the father, he was almost coming up to me.
Yeah, I think.
The foxgloves, are they, John?
Yeah.
Where do they originate from? Have you any idea?
They're native, as far as I know. Yeah.
So they're Indians, are they, or? That's a quick laugh and stop. I've done that ridge over the back, that tour.
This one?
Yeah.
That one?
Did that about 3 years ago, went on my back. Might be.
Slightly confused with leather tour. And then what's the other one that's right next to it? And there's also sheep's tour around there as well. Because that's just above the reservoir, isn't it, that one?
Yeah. At the back of the reservoir there's like a stone circle.
Yes, there is.
I did that with my brother earlier on this year.
Okay, yeah, it's a nice one as well.
Yeah. John?
Brimstone.
Oh right, yeah. What sort of butterfly is it?
Brimstone.
Brimstone.
Yeah.
Is that native of the moors?
Yeah.
This is the worst area when it's been raining.
Oh yeah, okay.
Just on here.
Yeah, you can see
And it goes all the way to the road, so it's a no-go area. Very spongy. Well, the lead's almost disappeared here, John.
Yeah. They never put stones down?
Well, this is more recent, having the stones taken out. I'm sure there were stones all the way through.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago.
Right, okay. Because whenever I've walked or wherever I have walked, I've seen stones.
So maybe people are stealing them. Might come down here for a concert night, get stoned. That's a silly one. These jokes are awful today, unfortunately. see what I mean?
Yeah.
I love to come along here nearly every day actually. It's my everyday walk. Plymouth in the morning, then just escape on the moors for a couple of hours in the afternoon. Yeah. Get away from the cluster in Plymouth. Do these flower all year round? Or just this time of year?
Nearly all year round.
Yeah.
Nearly. Yeah.
It's good food for the Dartmoor hill ponies.
Yeah, and the bees and
the insects. Yeah. Very prickly, so they've got to have
and it's got
strong,
a lovely honey smell.
strong tongues
Yeah.
on the ponies. Moving away from the lead now, we're just going to go across the moor into the wilderness. It's like the peace and quiet on the moors when you have all the insanity and negativity on television and news and everywhere else. Do you have a television or do you mainly read?
I don't have a television, no. No, I read quite a bit.
What sort of things do you read, John?
Books about history, nature, all kinds of things really.
Yeah.
Not very much fiction, occasionally, but not very much fiction.
I tend to watch nature and art programs more than anything else.
Yeah, I do as well online. Yeah.
I was watching Planet Earth 3 last night.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I watched things about everything like dinosaurs to people touring around in a nature reserve or garden or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, all kinds of things.
An interesting series going out called Race Across the World,
Oh, okay.
where people are given about £1,500 and they got to survive on that,
Wow.
and then work the way across the world if they
Okay.
run out of money to go any further. It's become very popular actually. There's so many variations on it now.
Where did they start?
All different places.
Oh, I see, but they've got
It
to
depend-
circumnavigate the
Depending
world,
what
I guess.
certain sections of the world. One was from England down to Cambodia, and they only had £1,500 to do it with,
Okay.
and they couldn't use a plane because that was the plane fare.
Yeah.
So they had to do it across land. So train, buses, and walking.
Yeah.
But it's a manic race, and they don't get much sleep.
Yeah. I guess you can sleep on some bus or whatever.
And they get time to travel through the countries and have a couple of days looking around and getting into the culture of Cambodia and Vietnam and places like
I
that.
guess you went through India then, yeah?
Yeah. Tend to be mixed age couples, and it was a couple of pensioners that won in the episode I was watching. Ex-teachers, PTIs. Shows an insight into relationships and how they can cope under difficulties as well,
Yeah.
under pressure.
Yeah. And these would be places they've never been to before as well.
Yeah. And places that they wanted to go to in some cases and want to go back to.
Yeah. Yeah. But I guess if it's like a race, they don't get to spend too much time in any.
No, because They might have a couple of days where they have to recuperate and earn money by doing odd jobs.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
doing cleaning work and things like that.
Yeah.
Because they're given...
I've done that when I've been abroad.
Yeah. Luckily, I've never had to do that.
I've done it in a few places.
Where have you been abroad?
Well, probably the first place I worked abroad for money was when I was in... One time I was in Spain. I got a ticket over to Madrid.
Yeah.
And my return was to come back in a month, but I had hardly any money. And I mean, I knew I wouldn't need a lot there to scrape by, but then I realised I wouldn't have enough, and I didn't want to spend the whole time sleeping rough in the park. So I picked up, as I was wandering around exploring, people were handing me flyers for restaurants. So
for restaurant staff? Or
kind of.
Or to go and eat? Go and eat?
No. So the flyers was to get you to go and eat at that restaurant.
Yeah.
So then I realised at the end of the day, I got them all out of my pocket, and I had 8 of them I had.
Yeah.
And I thought, actually, I could do this. I could hand out flyers as well for the restaurant.
Yeah.
So all the restaurants were local, nearby. So I went around all of them, and on the 8th one, they gave me a job.
How long did you do the job for?
2 weeks maybe.
That's not bad.
3 weeks. I'm not sure. It may have been 3 weeks or 2.
Did they give you accommodation or money?
No, I stayed in a little pension.
Yeah.
A Totcha, which is in the centre.
And what did you think of Madrid?
I loved it. Yeah, I liked it a lot. It was pretty wild. I think there was quite a lot of crime there, but in general people were really friendly. Yeah,
because I covered World Pride Madrid in 2017.
Okay.
And I had a press pass access all areas. So that was a major adventure.
So this would have been...
There were millions of people there for that.
Yeah. This would have been back in the early 2000s, I guess.
But I did have my flash unit stolen.
Oh yeah, yes, I mean there was quite a lot of...
There is in most Mediterranean European
and it's a
countries, and London as well. It's a part of life experience though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was the first time I had the flash unit stolen. I had it stolen when I covered Venice Carnival as well.
Wow. Yeah, I mean...
Then I had it smashed in Paris last year when I was recording in Paris.
Oh no.
So that's like £300 flash unit. That's £1,000 over a 4-year period. What made you decide on Madrid?
So it wasn't the first time I'd been to Spain.
Yeah.
But it was the first time I'd been to Madrid. I wanted to go to the Prado Museum.
Yeah.
To see some of the really famous works of art. I think that was probably the main thing, but I wanted to go there anyway.
Yeah.
And, so I just got a flight there.
It's the only city I've been to where I was being invited to go everywhere and do everything.
What, by locals?
By locals, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really friendly. And I used to, every morning, so I'd go to this restaurant. They'd give me a pile of flyers to hand out, and I used to stand at this sort of crossing quite near the Prado, and there was some people selling bootleg CDs or copies of CDs that they'd printed off, And when I was finishing there and leaving, I said to them, it's my last day. I could speak a little bit of Spanish, more than I could now. And they gave me a CD, which I thought was really sweet. Still got it.
Did it have a bootleg on it though?
There was...
Some of them have got more than bootlegs on them.
When there was loads of people back then, copying CDs and photocopying the
VHSs and everything everywhere.
Yeah, it was a big thing back then before everything became just like electronic files.
Yeah, I did the naked cycle ride through Madrid as well.
Oh, no way.
That was interesting.
Wow. It's very flat, isn't it, Madrid?
It's amazing who you meet on these trips, because there's an ex-British police officer as well on the cycle ride.
Wow.
You know, it's the double standards I love. And then I had a similar thing in Amsterdam. There's an ex-British police officer who'd moved to Africa, and he's on a drug binge in Amsterdam. I felt intimidated by him actually, because he was in the same hostel as me, and he kept pinning me to get in conversation with. And the last thing I want to be talking to when I'm on trips abroad is somebody that had been in the establishment.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this.
Oh, that's interesting. It matches your top. and your jacket.
Yeah.
What sort of an egg do you think that is?
Don't know. Maybe I don't know actually.
We'll have to check it out when we get back.
Yeah, it's a lovely colour. It's quite big.
It is, yeah.
So I'm guessing something crow or pigeon sized.
Is it the right colour for a crow?
I don't know. Don't know. Pigeon eggs are white. I'm pretty sure they're white. So yeah, I don't know.
Well, somebody's been shelling out.
What colour would you say that is? Olive? Olive green?
It is an olive green, isn't it?
Yeah, so we'll look up. Yeah, so we'll look
your
up
t-shirt.
Olive green egg.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
There should be two actually. There should be two eggs there.
Why?
Because two eggs are better than one.
It looks like it's been hatched though, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe come out.
Look at this. What? That's nice, isn't it?
It's beautiful, yeah. Hawthorn.
Don't like the plant and the.
It's thorny.
Oh, it's not too bad at the moment. It's not over
it's quite
quickly.
soft. But the thorns are pretty sharp if we get those.
Yeah.
In fact, I think I once got a puncture on a bike from one of those.
I have done loads of times. When you get them on the road.
Yeah.
Awful.
They were
Late in season.
Down, I think it was down like Saltram area. I was cycling around there.
Yeah.
And I think they'd cut back one, and there was bits of it on the pavement, and I cycled right over and got a puncture. And I couldn't repair it, and I was like miles from home.
Oh, this area was all burnt out 2 years ago as well, but it's grown back really quick.
Coming back, yeah. And you've got all the young bracken growing up.
Yeah. That's supposed to be highly cancerogenic and toxic.
Yeah, it is when it gets big and it's sporing, I think.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't cut it down, and that's how you can
put yourself
breathe
at risk.
it in, and you can get cancer. Yeah.
Heck of a lot of bluebells again this year.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
The big ones are the American variety as well.
Yeah, they're not native. No, and they cross-pollinate with the.
Look at it over the back there.
Yeah.
Just a whole blaze of colour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like someone's painted it with blue.
Jonathan's looking at a stone chap. You can hear it, but we probably won't get close enough to see it. There she flies away to the next bush. Yeah, in the background, in the woods.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're in the country.
Yeah, yeah.
Putin gets everywhere, doesn't he? Beautiful blue skies. According to David Attenborough, the sea can clean itself very, very quickly. Surprisingly quicker than what they thought, given the chance to.
I guess the problem is that there's not just so much pollution in there, but they're constantly putting pollution in
As
there.
the population increases,
Yeah.
and the walls don't help either.
No, they do not.
Put an awful lot of pollution into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Then the rebuilding programs isn't environmentally friendly either.
No, and then there's just all of the waste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything's in little bits of plastic and whatever.
Apparently they don't need to cut down any more rainforests now because they can use special irrigation system to grow plants on a fraction of the earth that they've used in the past. And we need to move away from beef and dairy.
Yeah, I was going to say, because one of them is beef, isn't it? But they also soya and
Eucalyptus trees in the
Australia.
The rainforest, where they're growing all the trees for paper. Is it eucalyptus trees? I think so. Yeah, I think that's what I was watching last night. And they're destroying a lot of the rainforest just to grow the trees for paper.
Right.
And then soya is one of the worst as well.
Yeah, soya and
for feeding animals.
What's the oil that they?
Rapeseed?
No, that's what they grow in this country, isn't it? What they grow in tropical countries. Is it palm oil?
Palm. Yeah, definitely palm.
Yeah.
I tend to eat sunflower oil.
Yeah, I tend to eat olive oil, but yeah.
It's quite expensive now, olive oil.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, sometimes you can get it like half. It's concrete at the bottom, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, some of it's still in its traditional state, which is good, isn't it? Hello, you're right.
Hello.
When the world in which you live in becomes too much to bear, you're going to find me in the country. Johnny, the red-pilled parrot.
Tadpoles, Chris.
Yeah. Pardon?
Tadpoles.
Oh, crumbs.
Hopefully this one doesn't dry up.
Oh, there's loads of them.
Yeah.
Nice to see, actually.
Yeah.
So the horses will be eating the tadpoles as well.
Probably drinking them down.
Drinking them down. Extra protein.
Let's hope it doesn't dry up.
Yeah.
It'll rain.
Takes a lot for this bit to dry. Hello, Scratcher. So that's what the bench is for. So Drake's Leak goes on to Yelverton from here, John, and we're dropping down to Clearbrook.
Yeah. Right. You see those barns there?
Those what?
Those
Sorry.
barns there.
Oh yeah.
They used to keep ponies in them to pull a little, like a wagon along a railway here.
Crumbs.
From near Princetown. They
Yeah.
used to quarry the stone out, and the ponies would go up, drag them down. I think all the way down to Plymouth or near Plymouth.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's where a lot of the stone went to build the hospitals and things like that.
Yeah, and some of the stones went up to London as well.
Yeah. What sort of stone is it? Granite?
Granite, yeah.
Because Freedomfields Hospital was built on granite, wasn't it?
Ah, okay.
And then a lot of the granite buildings were pulled down.
Yeah.
And they put cheap buildings up instead. They'll probably only last about 50 years maximum.
Yeah.
Very occasionally, Clearbrook gets cut off by the snow, doesn't it? But not this year. Hello, pony. Oh, there's a deer. No, it's a pony, sorry. I knew I should have gone to Specsavers.
It's a baby one.
It is a baby one. Yeah, it's probably just been born.
Running to its mum.
Yeah, God, I should have gone to Specsavers.
I don't know, if it's white tail there, it did look like a deer.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah.
And I haven't got my glasses on either. Yeah, it does look like a deer with a white tail. Having a quick break now in Clearbrook. John's got his military Dixie there. Had those when I was mountain rescue.
Yeah, this is pretty old. I had this one since I was about 16 or something.
That's lasted well.
Yeah.
And this is Clearbrook Village Hall. Listen, what sort of bird's that, John? And there's a caterpillar there as well. Caterpillar.
Oh yeah, caterpillar swinging from a little web. Interesting.
Coming down fast, but he's got a long way to go, making his own thread. Mountain climbers making their own rope.
Yeah.
So Clearbrook's got Francis Tupil coming here soon. In celebration of our 80th anniversary, we are delighted to welcome Francis Tupil, a favourite presenter on BBC Gardeners World and ITV Love Your Garden, as our guest speaker at this special event. What's it, 80 years of what? The Brighton, the thingy dolphin.
Bruin dolphin.
The Bruin dolphin. What's the Bruin dolphin?
I don't know, it doesn't sound very healthy.
It sounds like a pub, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The Bruin dolphin. I had a friend who used to take feathers off pheasants. He was a pheasant plucker. I just like them to have a full life after being bred for. Look at the colours of that. They deserve to have a full life, not just be there for hunting. Beautiful.
Beautiful, yeah.
One of the most colourful birds in the UK, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I don't like calling the UK because it's not united anymore. It never really has been united.
No. Yeah, it's certainly beautiful.
Quite bold as well. There'll always be an England, and England will be free. If England means as much to you as England means to me. So what's the furthest distance you walked, John?
I've walked from Chagford on the north of the moor to Lynmouth and the other side of Exmoor.
You do most of these walks by yourself?
Yeah, but that one I did with Jamie.
Oh right, okay.
By myself in recent times the furthest I've walked from Oakhampton to Ivybridge. Last year and the year before last.
Yeah. Well, I walked from Killington to Tavistock just after Christmas.
Yeah.
Along the road.
Yeah.
It'd be a nice one to do in warmer weather.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to go down to Par and probably go across the rock. Spend a couple of days camping in the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm planning on walking from Westward Ho down to Bude this year.
Because I went to see King Arthur last year.
Yes. Yeah, that's interesting. That.
Yeah. I had a tent by the cliff, and it was really hot day and night, but the wind picked up and nearly blew the tent over the cliff. So I had to go and hide behind a hedge.
Yeah, it can get quite. I slept out on the dunes at
Hale.
I have slept out on the dunes down near Perranporth.
Yeah.
But I also, last year, I slept out on the dunes at Mothercombe.
Yeah.
And it
and
tipped down.
And did she? Don't follow that well.
No. It was wet.
Sorry, I'll say no more.
It was, it tipped down with rain. It was a beautiful night though.
How do you get there from Newquay to Perranporth by bus or walk?
No, I walked there from. Where did I walk there from? Oh, Ilfracombe.
Yeah.
So it was quite a long walk, yeah. And yeah, it was a beautiful night. It was clear, there was like loads of stars, and then every now and then, maybe like once an hour, the rain clouds would come over and it would chuck down. And I just had like a tarpaulin over myself, like a blanket.
Yeah.
So I'd like hide my head under it and it would be like lashing down.
You're the boss, aren't you, mate? Look at that newborn foal there. Woo! For testosterone, isn't he?
Yeah.
Stroppy!
It's a little hurry.
He's in control, isn't he?
Yeah, he's the boss. Protect them from the wolves and bears.
Oh, sweet. He's getting ready to kick that one. He's got close to it with his back and he's going to kick his legs up. He's in a really stroppy mood. He's got too much testosterone at the moment, I think. Oh, look at that little foal. Can't be more than 3 days old.
Beautiful, isn't it? How long his legs are.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Was it nice? Some people want the Dartmoor hill ponies to be constantly scared of humans because of the risk of them being attacked.
Love the way its mane stands up.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa, sorry, didn't mean to make you jump. So we're now back on the Leat heading towards Yelverton.
Oh look, there's a toad.
Ah,
Yeah, I think it's a toad. Maybe it's a frog.
yeah.
But it looks, I think, a toad.
That's the first one I've seen in years, actually. Yeah, it's all totally dehydrated.
Yeah, totally dried up.
Dried out.
Totally dried up.
Yeah, the programme I was watching last night was about preserving endangered species of frogs and toads.
Oh, okay.
And one had become extinct and there's only one in captivity. And they went to the rainforest to try and find it, and luckily they managed to find, like looking for a needle in a haystack, a female, to try and breed off it.
Some of these rainforest frogs are tiny as well.
Yeah, and very fragile.
Yeah.
And part of a fragile ecosystem as well.
Yeah.
You can't live without. I wonder how many people walk through here without actually listening to the bird sound. I recorded bird sound last week and then played it back to one of the birds and it started singing back.
Okay.
Probably thought somebody was in his territory.
Yeah, probably. Tap your phone.
Oh, Robin. Where's the furthest you've travelled from Plymouth?
You mean like abroad?
Yeah.
Ooh.
You've been in South America?
Yeah, I've been to Colombia. I flew to Bogota.
And what was Colombia like?
Pretty fascinating. Yeah.
Did you find any records? So, did you get that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be interested in going to somewhere like that.
Yeah, I'd like to visit a few of those countries, but obviously it's quite expensive.
That'd be your hat gone, John.
A tree stole my hat.
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Hey. So today's walk would have been one extreme or the other. It would have been walking by the sea at Whitsunday or this walk.
Yeah.
So this is where the Leat goes off to the right, John. Then we meet up with it later on. That's got, is it concrete in the base of that one as well?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Thanks. So John's just pointed out this is probably the real railway line with granite sleepers.
You've got a line here and then you've got another line.
Yeah.
The rail.
And you,
Pulled by a pony.
yeah, which lived in the shed
Yeah.
that you pointed out earlier. So you said you've had some nice walks and nice conversations with people.
Yeah, it's like you do as well.
What was the story about the lady?
Oh, the singer. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to the story.
Oh, no, just that she was wearing this really long red, bright red dress in the country. As I got up to her, I started talking to her. Yeah, she was a professional singer.
She was off going up to do a
Yeah. Yeah, she's a busker and like professional, well, this was yeah, professional singer at events.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, it's a real scene lady in a red dress in the countryside. Very classical.
Yeah.
Thanks, John. So we're nearly in Yelverton now, John.
Yes.
Still on Drake's Leap. Beautiful greens. When you go through woodland like this, you could almost be anywhere in the world, really. We're spending so much time in the Mediterranean during the last few years, when it's hot. Feel as I'm in Marseille. Not the nicest place to be, but that's what Plymouth reminds me of. It's all drunks and alcoholics in the streets. Keep on about trying to make Plymouth a nice place, but it's not just the architecture that makes it a place, it's the people. We had a big classic boat in yesterday, not classic, cruise ship in yesterday. I think it was the Norwegian Wood. No, it's the Norwegian something, I think.
Okay.
No, I don't want to sing I Once Knew a Girl and you said she once knew me. That's Norwegian Wood. I once knew a girl and it was said she once knew me. La 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 la. Norwegian Wood. Beatles. Think about this time of the year, it's the bird sound, isn't it? Great leap Dartmoor Downs.
Yeah.
And the bus.
And the bus.
The bus is right on the spot there. Special thanks to Jonathan. Now, Summertime TV Worldwide. You can contact us at ccsPhoto1@gmail.com. Don't forget to friend and share the video. It's alive.